Hello, it's me, Andy. Welcome to Blix Gaming. We're playing Star Trek Online. We're going to make a new character, the Klingon recruit. Just to have a quick show through how to make one and get the T6 ship, which they're giving you with the recruits. So we come to the start screen. We make a character. You can make male, female, and you see on the right hand side we're going to make a Klingon recruit. Now this is an event, so it's not there all the time. They're obviously promoting Build a Klingon because not many people these days play Klingons. Well, there's not that many people play the game in total. But yeah, so we'll make a character. We'll just quickly go through the settings really. What you can make, because we've been here before making characters. We would actually make a Klingon, not one of their factions. But basically you got all of them going. We got like, what's it? The Narcissans, the Gorn, the Alien. They're all there, and you can make, obviously, if you watch Star Trek Discovery, you got the new version of the Klingon. Yeah, I'm not added Klingon recruit. Even though I've actually been playing it since beta. I don't actually have one. The only reason I'm making one this time, well, we get a T6 ship. So I thought, well, okay, you're going to give me a free T6 ship, bird of prey. Oh, sure, I'll make one then. Okay, basically you get the ship more or less straight away. Well, saying straight away, you can't actually use it into level 20. So yeah, so if you already got a character, you can use it straight away. I mean, it's possible you can use it when you've done the tutorial. Like if you buy a T6 ship, once you've done the tutorial, it automatically unlocks so you can use it. But I did have a quick look, and I couldn't use it on this character because I wasn't high enough. But any character I had over level 20, it allowed me to get the ship. So there's our character. We make a like a bit of a grey-haired old Klingon style. Because I think I've actually got a Mokai Klingon, as they call them in Discovery. Mokai Klingons. Yeah, so if you actually make a recruit, there's Delta. I think there's 4 together. I can't remember what they all are. I know there's one's called Delta Recruit, and they've got the Klingon one. This one gives you a ship, but they also give you special items and sometimes special abilities which you don't have on your normal characters you make. It's only an event thing. And you make the character, and the special abilities, they all unlock for your entire account. So it's good sometimes to make them, just to get the abilities for your characters, really. So it says there quickly, if you want to make a Klingon recruit, you cannot skip the tutorial.
You are the second officer aboard a Klingon bird of prey, currently in charge of the Night Watch. You are in command of the ship, while Captain Sherlock and First Officer Duran are off duty. Your shift nears its end. Third Officer Lieutenant Kagan would like to have a word with you before you leave. People you can interact with have icons above them.
Well, looks like the Klingons live in the dark. Let's go and see this officer and start the game off.
The end of the shift is near, at last. I have updated the duty logs. Not that there was a lot to report. Still, we have our duties. You will need to approve the logs before the captain arrives. Unless you are fond of cleaning up after his targ. The logs are up on my station now. Use it to transfer them into the record of battle. Ha! Battle. The only battle we face is against the forces of boredom. We are warriors of the Empire. We should be finding glory against Starfleet in honorable combat, not flying through empty space.
You have completed a task by approving the duty logs. Return to your contact, Lieutenant Kagan.
I hope the logs didn't bore you too much. I almost fell asleep writing them. If you'd like something more entertaining, I've made some adjustments to the standard disruptor training program on the holodeck. I think you'll find them interesting. Captain on the bridge!
Approach the captain and press F to interact with him.
Nook-nech! I see you and Kagan kept my ship from blowing up during your watch. Kahless would be proud. I relieve you. Return in 6 hours, Lieutenant. You are dismissed.
So if you're new to my channel, and you're new to the game, you want to make this Klingon recruit so you can get a T6 starship. That's the top of the range starship for free. Now you might say, well, I want to be part of the Federation, but if you make the recruit, it allows the Federation to use your Klingon bird of prey.
Your minimap shows you where your objectives are. An arrow will appear on the minimap if you are far away from your objective. The holodeck is initializing. Do not enter. The training program is ready. You may enter now. In combat, press 1 to use your weapon's primary attack, and press 2 to use your weapon's...
Okay, if you're new to the channel and new to the game, you'll find out that ground combat in Star Trek Online is not the world's greatest.
Actions are disabled. Once you drop out of combat, more detail about ground combat will become available.
Yeah, in ground combat, it doesn't play like a third/first person shooter. So if you're used to playing Call of Duty or Battlefield, it doesn't play like that. Yeah, it plays like a normal MMO. You click on the enemy. There is a way you can actually change it so it's like a first person mode, but it don't play very well at all.
Like you, I'm a servant of the Empire. I must exercise caution, because our enemies are everywhere. I see great potential in you. I wish to work with you for the benefit of the Empire. Wise warriors go into battle knowing themselves and their opponents well. I can help you with both of these. You are an officer with simple duties now, but that will soon change. I can provide you with weapons, tools, and targets. Your captain is involved in questionable activities. Do not take my word for it. You will soon see for yourself. Beneath this console, you will find an encrypted datapad. Use it to communicate with me. I will provide you with special equipment and information for missions vital to the security of the Klingon Empire. I know. I count upon your honor. Or at least upon your violence. That is why I have chosen to work with you. You will see in time that this is a chance both for your own glory and to secure the safety of the Empire.
Yeah, if you made a normal Klingon character, that part there where we spoke on that intercom, that wouldn't be in the game. So I bet they've changed it so that's there, so we can become a Klingon recruit. Yeah, so when you make a recruit, you get one of these devices, and it tells you what you got to do to get it. And it could be an ability, it could be a weapon, and yeah, you just go on. At the end of the day, you get loads of money. It's just a bonus, really. It's just basically a recruit. Basically, is a massive bonus to items. Now, last time I made a recruit, I made literally millions of money. You make loads of money more on a recruit than any other character. Yeah, I think all you got to do is start it. I'm not sure if you actually got to complete it in the period. I think I've got like 25 days or something to complete. Yeah, to make recruit. I don't know if you got to complete it in that period. I mean, well, it only takes you 10 days to make out, get to level 50. So, at the worst state scenario. So, 25 days or whatever it is, you should be okay.
Enter the crew quarters and sleep in your rack.
You're like the Sigma. We're ready to receive your prisoner.
Acknowledged. We're beaming the piece of Baktok to you, now. I recommend you muzzle him. The sound of his voice is irritating.
If he irritates me, I will feed him to my favorite Targ, piece by piece. Shield! Hey, shield!
You're alive. This is First Officer Duran. We have sustained damage from a surprise attack. I need you performing damage control to get this ship back in action.
Sometimes, missions specialized to your career class.
I made an engineer, so we repaired a ship. I think if you was a medical officer, you would probably heal some of these crew members. If you're a tactical officer, not sure what a tactical officer would do. So I can't say what he's probably going to fight something. At the end of the day, it'll be his mission.
Whatever you did down there, it's working.
Here is the situation. We took custody of a Federation prisoner from the IKS Segpa. Almost immediately after transport, a Starfleet cruiser showed up and attacked. We took some severe damage, but we were able to get our shields up before they could beam over. They've launched shuttles and have boarded the ships on the lower decks. Our security teams are tied up all over the ship, so I need your help securing the lower deck. Grab a rifle from the armory locker and then make your way to the lower decks. I don't know how they were able to enter our shuttle bay, so check the bodies for anything that can give us a clue as to how they were able to board us. One or two of them might be carrying something useful.
Interact with the armory locker by clicking on it to get a disruptor rifle. Then
Now, are we in the mortuary? Or are they supposed to be torpedoes? It's not like a bit of a nasty sight, that. Waking up to that.
press Z to switch between your two equipped weapons.
Yeah, if you kneel and you've got a rifle or go prone, you can't lay down, but you get a longer shot, and I think it's a more accurate shot as well. There's two modes on your weapon, standard shot and I can't remember. It's like heavy duty shot. When you get that call on the enemy, that circle come up. If you do the heavy damage shot, it does massive damage to him.
This is Captain Jurlik. I have the prisoner you seek, and I do not wish to be captured or killed. I will permit your boarding shuttles to land on my ship in exchange for my release once you have the prisoner. My crew must never learn of this, so arm your boarding parties and expect resistance once you board.
You recovered that message from the Federation borders? My suspicions about our Pataka the captain have been confirmed. I've been seeing signs of Jurlik's cowardice and incompetence for months now, but finally, this is the proof I need to challenge him. I see that you are near the brig. I want you to talk to the Federation prisoner there. Find out why he is so valuable, and then report back directly to me. Kapla!
It seems that our slimy captain is a bit of a traitor. We can't have that. Being a Klingon.
The prisoner is still here. Starfleet's rescue attempt has failed.
Something on your mind, Second Officer? You do know your captain's a traitor, right? And now two of you know. That's a start. Tell me, does Duran know about Jurlek's dishonor as well? Well then, I'm guessing you'll be first officer before too long. Can't imagine Duran letting something like that slide.
How do you know so much about our crew, Starfleet?
It's my business to know things. If I were you, I'd check in with soon-to-be Captain Duran. She'll probably want to talk about your promotion.
I'm afraid First Officer Duran is indisposed. Permanently. Report to the bridge at once. Unless you wish to join her in Stovokor.
Well, I was half right. Congratulations on your promotion, First Officer.
The captain has dishonored himself. You are the next ranking officer. It is your right to challenge him to a duel, to the death. If you defeat him, the ship is yours. Go. You know what must be done.
There, that damn traitor killed our number one. Well, we're going to pay him a visit.
The register also appears on your compass.
It took you long enough. Take your station. We have work to do if we are to survive. Well, what are you waiting for? The blessing of Kalis? Do as you're told, or I will find someone who will. Oh, you stand for the crew, eh? You think you can kill me and take my command? Duran was a better warrior than you, and she now sings in Stovokor. You will fare no better, whelp. Think, we fight a war we cannot win. Not even Tukuvma could defeat the Federation, and they were far weaker then. Why should we die for Jimpok's folly? Young fool! I plan on living a long and prosperous life. I give you one last chance. Stand down, or your corpse will be cooling on the deck next to Duran's. What say you? As you wish. I've killed one hero today. Why not litter the deck with the body of another? Draw your weapon and try to die well, fool.
Enemy targets on sensors. Personal shield losing power.
Well fought! An honorable victory! Under Imperial law, you are now the captain. I will enter the change of command into the record of battle. I am Kagan, son of Kerr. I now take my place as first officer. I serve the captain, but I stand for the crew. Engines and shields are online, sir. Engineering expects to restore our weapons soon. The cloaking device may take a bit longer, however. The Starfleet vessels that attacked us are still in the area, and the Segpa is moving to engage them in battle. There is glory to be found there. What are your orders, Captain?
Congratulations, warrior.
Well, you can't fail that mission. You automatically kill him regardless. So, you ain't got to worry about, okay, are your skills are up to scratch fighting?
Captain, there is no sign of the Segpa on scanners. We do not know if the Feds destroyed her, but I suggest we not worry about that just yet. Engines and shields are operational, but we need iridium to facilitate immediate repairs to other systems, and our iridium stores were lost in the ambush. Fortunately, there are some asteroids in the vicinity that might have what we need.
Increase your speed using E. Decrease your ship speed by using Q. Kagan has joined your crew.
Yeah, if you look at this ship, we've got 3 spaces for officers. As you level, we get more and more officers. In fact, you end up having so many of them, you don't know what to do with them. But yeah, the moment we've just been given 1. I think the time we get to level 10, we'll have those 2 other spaces filled.
Helm, full stop! Captain, I recommend we use the scanners to see if this contains any iridium. No iridium on the scanners, but that nearby asteroid field may have what we need.
Use your minimap or press M to see where your next objective is.
Captain, I recommend using full impulse to reach the asteroid field.
Pressing Shift plus R will activate and deactivate.
Helm, full stop! Captain, I stopped the ship this time, but from now on you'll be responsible for controlling the speed of the ship. We have found several asteroids that contain iridium, Captain. Weapons are back online.
Press the space bar to open fire on a target.
Bashkar! We found some iridium!
An item has dropped for you. Move toward the item and press F to loot it.
Captain, I'm picking up a Starfleet distress signal. Seems that a frigate looking for us took a hit in a nearby asteroid field. They are disabled. They won't be out of action for long. I suggest we put an end to their hunt while we can. What are your orders, Captain?
Yeah, when you get within 10 kilometres, you can open fire. The only special ability we've got at the moment is overcharged torpedo, but there's loads of abilities you can end up getting.
Sir, a Federation repair team just walked in. I suggest we take them out as well.
Warning.
I don't think the Miranda ship I've got will be blown up that fast.
Captain, the Feds are jamming our sensors. We can't get a lock on the SEGPA while they do. We have determined the location of the ships that are jamming us, however. We should eliminate them so we can continue our search for the SEGPA. It will be a tough fight, but the crew hungers for battle. I think we're up for the challenge. Your orders, Captain?
Activate your cloaking device to hide from enemy sensors. You cannot cloak in combat.
So, yeah, if you're new to the game, this is a bird of prey. This is classed as an tactical ship. But you can mix characters. I've got an engineer on a tactical ship. So what you would end up having is cannons. So cannon abilities, rapid fire, and all that sort of stuff to do fast damage. Because attack ships are very light in armour.
You cannot fire until you deactivate your cloaking device.
Being a tutorial, they're easy to kill, but otherwise you want to go around the back of them.
Enemy ships destroyed. Jamming effect neutralized. We are clear to resume our search for the SEGPA, Captain. Your orders?
This is Captain Kagdar of the IKS SEGPA. Where is Captain Jurlek? Ha! Finally! That miserable Topa has been a blight for far too long. Congratulations! May you bring glory to your ship and your house. Speaking of which, do you want to join our fight against this Federation Patak? My long-range comms are down, so I cannot notify High Command of the situation.
Communications officer, make a report to command. Give them our coordinates and tell them we are moving to assist the SEGPA in battle. Captain, the Starfleet vessel is hailing us. Do you wish to respond?
This is the Federation ship USS Musashi hailing incoming Klingon vessel. Captain Jurlek, what are you... Wait. Where is Captain Jurlek?
Captain, Klingon Defense Force reinforcements are warping in.
Well then, I assume you realize how outgunned you are? I'll cut you the same deal I had with Jurlek. Give us your prisoner, and we'll let you escape, and live to fight another day. Failure to comply means we'll disable your ship and take the prisoner by force.
It looks like Starfleet wants a fight. Shall we give them one, Captain?
You're making a huge mistake.
missions can be turned in remotely. Click the icon next to the mission to report to the contact and turn in the mission.
We are going to stay here while repairs are underway. But you need to get that Federation prisoner to Kronos immediately. High Command is expecting him. You probably want to space him by now. I know I did. But that would be a career-ending move for you. Just get him to Kronos.
Congratulations, warrior.
Yeah, since we've got some drops, we've got a new shield and got a new cannon. There's two types of cannons, heavy cannons and light cannons, singles and dual. Heavy cannons fire a narrow arc, do more damage. I personally like wide angle cannons. They do less damage, but you can shoot a lot more people. End of story. It's a lot easier to manoeuvre. For all you Star Trek fans out there, I don't know if you noticed, but if you watch the Star Trek movie with Chris Pine, Kronos is spelt different.
So you're the one with my prisoner. Congratulations! We've captured him many times, but no one has ever actually gotten him as far as Kronos before he escaped. He's quite the prize. Beam him down directly to the prison here in First City, and we'll make arrangements for the prisoner transfer. Kronos prison facility out. The prisoner has been received. The prisoner has been received and muzzled. Typical human. In love with the sound of his own voice. Oh, some stuffy bureaucrat tried to reach you here. Word about your promotion has traveled fast, it seems. I suggest you present yourself to the High Council and get the formalities out of the way.
There he is, the hero that brought us a Federation prisoner, the warrior who saved the Segpa, the rightful heir of a starship by right of personal combat. You have done well to start your career. I will be keeping an eye on you and your progress. Now, before you go flying off to find your adventure, there is the matter of your duties as a captain in the Klingon Defense Force. First off, there is the matter of Lieutenant Doran's husband, her Parmach. It is your duty to inform him of her death, as you are now her superior officer, even in death.
We will find Chagrin, Doran's Parmach, working at the exchange.
These arrows, okay, this is the tutorial. You don't get these arrows when you're playing the game after the tutorial. In fact, I don't even remember them being on the... Oh no, it might have been when you play the Federation tutorial. I don't remember it being on there. But when you're doing the normal missions, you can't get lost. And it's basically the way the game's set out. You just follow a path. You can't really go wrong.
Greetings! I am Farm, a fully certified banker and financial investor. What buy low, sell high. It's just like the ninth rule of acquisition says. Opportunity plus instinct equals profit. This is the Exchange, located in First City here on Kronos. Here you have access to your personal bank, as well as the bank of any fleet you might be a part of. In addition, there are exchange terminals located throughout, where you can buy and sell items from other captains like yourself. Chagrin. Oh, right. He's one of the maintenance engineers. Make sure the exchange computers are up and running. Last I knew, he was running diagnostics in the warehouse, located in the back of the exchange. One more thing. As a first-time visitor to this exchange, you've qualified for a free sample of our fine merchandise. You won't find better quality anywhere on Kronos, Warrior. And if you like it, feel free to come back. Like the Grand Nagus always says, the only thing better than a first-time customer is a repeat customer.
You have received a kit appropriate to your profession. Open your inventory and double-click it to equip it. With a kit equipped, abilities are added to your action bar that you can perform in ground combat. When you enter a mission, you may be asked to choose which officers to bring with you. Your choices for your await.
As I said earlier, you get more officers as you level, and you can change what officers you want to come with you for ground combat or space combat.
Nausicaan smugglers. They must have known I was all alone in here. Ambushed me. They're pirates, robbing the exchange. Someone must stop them. I'm too injured to... You fight well. You've given me time to recover my strength. But now I must find Mazarog and put an end to that miserable Takek's treachery!
Well, tell them, Shukri. Who am I?
Mazarog! You're nothing but a smuggling Yintach!
No. Wrong as always. I'm the one who's going to kill you. A real warrior never lets his prey escape.
You dare to challenge a warrior of the Empire? You said you had something to tell me. I understand. She was a true warrior. Tell me, exactly how did she die? It is good you were able to avenge her death, but she failed. I will not have Doran denied entrance to Stovokor because she died at the hands of a traitor. If you would have me, I would join your crew and fight by your side in her name. My talents as an engineer are wasted here in these warehouses. Let me battle worthy foes! You will be a captain worthy of my service. We are
Congratulations, Lieutenant.
Prison war. Something I should know about.
Now I've got 2 crew members. Well, 2 officers. So we now just got to get a third one from somewhere.
That prisoner you dropped off escaped with the help of 2 accomplices. One was a male Orion and the other a Nausicaan. The Orion caused a commotion, filing a complaint regarding a prisoner transfer that never occurred, and then kept shouting until he managed to distract the entire room. Meanwhile, the Nausicaan made his way into the cell block and shorted out the force field controls. Cameras caught him equipping our Federation prisoner with a holo-emitter disguise. The 3 then escaped into the city in the aftermath. Security cameras caught the trio heading north before they were lost in the crowd. You are to search there for any witnesses that may lead us to their hiding location. I don't care what this prisoner knows. He's been more trouble than his value to intelligence. If he happens to die during capture, there will not be an inquiry.
I think I know where we can start looking for the criminals. The Chamber of Judgment is nearby, close to the Lake of Fire. An old judge I know likes to sit near the lake between trials. He might have seen something, and he's no friend to criminals. If he saw them, he will be happy to bring them to justice. The Lake of Fire is just outside of the exchange. With luck, the judge will be there.
So we've got the 2 items already done. If you look up there, so we've got 2,500 people in melee combat. Well, we'll be doing that for quite a while then. It's not going to be a 5-minute job, that.
Looks like you've come to try and curry my favor in the courtroom. You're wasting your time and risking my wrath. Curious. I did see such a trio recently, but thought little of it. On reflection, the human was garbed in a heavy cloak, perhaps to conceal his prison uniform.
Indeed. They headed north, then west. They may have sought one of the tailors there to acquire new clothes to disguise themselves.
Head west from the courtyard and down the stairs to the tailor.
The stranger with the Orion and Nausicaan? Yes, they were just here. They made a quick purchase and then made their way to the bar to the west. Speaking of new clothes, I could outfit you and your crew in the latest in Klingon fashion for the right price. Come see me anytime.
Toon is a tailor, and you can visit him at any time to alter the appearance of your character and your bridge officers. Merchants here will buy and sell weapons, armor, and personal shield generators, as well as commodities.
What can I get you? Ah, yes, them. They asked about another Orion, a fixer named Garat, then headed downstairs. Syndicate business, I'm guessing. Anyway, their business, not mine.
A stranger, an Orion, and a Nausicaan. Reminds me of a joke I heard once. Then again, perhaps this isn't the time for such things. You know, I did see such a group. They went into the back rooms, right over there, behind those doors. Always happy to help warriors of the Empire with anything they might need. Good hunting.
Choose officers to join you for this mission. As you gain more officers, you will be able to choose between them when you enter missions. When you choose an officer, they will join.
We should check them. See where our quarry went. That is a suspiciously new console for an old building.
Now the other thing, being an event, we're getting this bonus dilithium, so I'm getting 25 per, I don't know, every drop extra. So the more it drops, the better.
Looks like the spies have set incendiary devices to cover their tracks. We should disable these in case they are set to ignite later. Let's resume our search for the human criminal. That room in the back looks like a good place to start. You're too late. You may have defused the bombs, but your quarry is long gone.
He's not talking. Probably trained to withstand torture. We're not going to get anywhere with this one.
KDF security is on their way. They can take this Bachtag to the infirmary. The last transport was to the shipyard in orbit above Kronos. If we don't hurry, our prisoner could easily secure passage out of the system. I recommend we go to the shipyard at once. We need to make our way to the transporter pad to beam to the shipyard, Captain.
Onto the transporter pad and instruct the transporter chief to beam you to the shipyard. The transporter can take you to the shipyard, the Klingon Academy, or directly back to your ship in orbit. The shipyard is where you can purchase new ships when you achieve the appropriate rank, as well as customize and outfit ships you own.
You interested in buying a slightly used ship? Oh yes, just minutes ago. I sold him a shuttle. He seemed in a rush to leave. Didn't think anything of it. I assume he's wanted by the KDF? Lucky for you, I kept a copy of the transponder code of the shuttle he just bought. And I will give it to you at no charge. In fact, since you're going after such a dangerous fugitive, let me throw in this technical manual. The spec should help your tactical officer to be able to eke some better performance out of your ship. Just to show you which side I'm on. Qapla' and glory to the Empire, right?
Captain, we found the transponder signal. Standing by to beam you aboard and begin pursuit.
I'm disappointed he was able to get off Kronos, but not surprised. He's a slippery one. Do what you need to do to bring him back. You have his warp trail, so I begin with that. There is
Congratulations,
Lieutenant.
We're back on the galaxy map. Quickly where we got to go. We won't go there yet. I'll just show you where this guy is. We got to get the ship, our T6 ship. But we just walk out of sector, show you the galaxy map. See there, we've got two characters now on the bridge. Okay, let's quickly have a look at the galaxy map. So that's where we've got to go. We're up there at Kronos, and we've got to fly down to the bottom left there. But we go back to the throne room, literally, and this is where the guy is who gives you the ship. So I mean, if I clicked on him now, it won't come up. So basically it's like grayed out. I want to get to higher. It might come up after the tutorial's finished, like level 10, and you might be able to access it. At the moment we can't access it and claim the starship. Okay, that will do, and I'll see you next week on the next part of this Klingon Recruit.